Hello and Assalamu alaikum everyone. I am Bismaya Wali and I am a proud student of Rehan School, Funnyval campus. I warmly welcome you all to another exciting episode of my show Talk Time with Bisma, where we meet inspiring people from around the world and learn from their journeys. Today, I'm truly honored to have with a remarkable guest, a successful entrepreneur, a professional coach, and a digital creator who has inspired thousands through his work, Christer Edman. So, without any further delay, let's begin our conversation and hear directly from him. So, first, give me your short introduction, Christer Edman.
Okay, thank you so much for the invitation. Walaikum salam, and I'm honored to be here. And my name is Christer Edman. I am retired, 66 years. I have a company, a sole proprietorship, and I've been working as a employee at IBM 7 years, Ericsson 3 years, as project manager, business developer. I have also background as a coach, working with other company, a competence company. I've been working in prisons, in 5 different prisons with inmates. I have been coaching, I should say, almost 20 years, something like that. And I have also a brand called EK Trading, which I am starting out now with my wife and business partner who is from Pakistan. So we are working together with this, and it was she who came with the idea for using AI and actually the multi-vendor portal which we are creating now. And I've also been working as a purchaser. I've been working as logistics manager, been working with military civilian products. Yeah, many different kind of roles I've been working with, but my passion is related to coaching and inspire and encourage people to be the best of themselves. I am certified. I was certified 3 years as a professional coach according to International Coaching Federation, ICF. So I've also been working with addicted people and people who are defectors. They have been criminals and then stopped being criminals, and yeah, that's a little bit about me.
Okay, nice. Can you tell us a little about your journey as a coach?
My journey as a coach, it started at IBM. I was working as project manager, and I noticed one of the biggest challenges for people, because we had a team. I had a team from India, and they were missing their families, and it was also about knowledge transfer. So the Swedish consultants, they should hand over to the people from India who should take over the whole maintenance and enhancements. And so it was a big challenge for the people. And then I noticed it's more important to actually talk with the team members and make sure how they are feeling, what is important for them, what's happening in their lives, and so on. So that was the first start. And one of the team members, he said that you are not only a project manager, I would say you are a people's manager. So then I understood how important it is with the coaching part. No matter what you are doing as a leader, you can't just go in and think that you can manage things if you don't understand how people are feeling, what's happening in their lives with their families and so on, because they were not happy to be in Sweden. They were very lonely here. So that was a big challenge for many of them, and missing their families.
Okay, nice. What inspired you to become an entrepreneur?
Yeah, it was many years ago. It was around 40 years ago. I was working at the company, at the warehouse, and I noticed there were so many layoffs at that time. And I was thinking that I need to create the work myself. I need to fix money myself. It's not possible to wait to become an employee. So that was the reason why I became an entrepreneur. I was also interested in actually learning about doing my own business and starting up things like that. So that was the start.
Okay, amazing. What challenges did you face in the early days?
What challenges I face in my
Uh, Early days.
where I am living?
No, no. What challenges did you face in your early days when you become an
Sorry. Yeah,
entrepreneur?
yeah, yeah. The challenges in my early days was, I should say, that was mostly about self-confidence and to actually taking the steps and have the courage. I was always afraid of speaking in front of people, and that was a big problem for me because if you take on like a manager role, then you have to do it no matter what you like it or if you want to do it, because that's a part of the business, so to say. You can't hide, and you have to be more extrovert and don't be an introvert. So I took on some courses actually for speaking courses, and then I was also later on having uh, coach myself. I had a life coach 3 years actually, and that was the best I've done because he helped me to see and do the breakthroughs in life and remove my fear. I am also, I was a swim trainer. I was afraid of water. So I believe in what you're afraid of, you need to challenge and just do it. But you need to train and you need to, yeah, be able to actually don't take it so seriously. Laugh at yourself and take everything, even if it's failures, it's not failures. It's just training because you need to, yeah, take small steps in the beginning and then you become more and more used to do it.
Okay, amazing. What keeps you motivated every day?
That is actually now it is my wife who is actually my best motivator, and she is the one who got me to actually. I was thinking about I am retired. I don't need to work. I can just be lazy and enjoy life and don't care so much. But she was saying, no, Christy, you have been doing so many things and you have to learn about AI. And I think that you can do much more instead of just step back. So she was my best motivator and she still is.
Okay, nice. Uh, how do you define success in life?
Now it's back. Okay, we lost the connection for a while. Yeah, defining success. I said it's about happiness, when feeling happy and free flow, when there is no challenges is okay, but it must be challenges which you can actually overcome and make something about. That is important. And also, I don't say success is related to money. Money is important for sure, but it's more about the mindset. When you feel like, yeah, I'm happy with myself and what I'm doing, that is success, I should say. And that can be something new you start up, or it can be something you're in right now and you find new ways, creative ways and innovative ways. My company is called Kreman Innovation, and innovation is a big part. Whatever we are doing, we always need to find like new solutions, and also not being afraid of challenges. Take on the challenges and see them as stepstones for something more in your career, I should say. So that is success for me.
Okay, nice. Is there one moment in your career you will never forget?
Oh, that was a good question. What I never forget. I think that, yeah, when I was actually working at IBM, I was coming in there after being a business developer from Ericsson, worked 3 years at Ericsson as a business developer. And then I started to work as an IT specialist. I am application consultant for an ERP system, SAP R3. And I noticed I was interested in doing the things, the technical parts and the parameters, working with that deep into the system. But I was more interested in people, and I was good at talking with people, and they came to me. So it became natural that one of the program managers, he came to me and said, Christer, have you ever been thinking about becoming a project manager? No. Do you think I can start as a project manager? Yeah, I would like to have you in my team. So there is a job offer. You can start up there if you want. Yeah, of course. I do it, I said. I've always been like that. When I get an offer, I used to say, is it something for the future? Something I can do something good about? I can learn? Yeah, I can. So I said yes. And that was so good because after that, I was working 7 years almost as a project manager at IBM. And the best part was also, it's like a university. So I was studying a lot about project management and everything. So I become a accredited project manager at IBM. And one of the projects was Stockholm Congestion Tax Program. And that time I was team leader for a team, and it become like the best project, PMI project, Project Management Institute, and was elected from Harvard. So that was something I was really proud over.
Okay, nice. So my next question is, what advice would you give to young aspiring entrepreneurs?
Get to know yourself, your passion, and your dreams, and make a plan. Make sure that you have a good mentor, I would say, or coach. I will explain shortly. Coach is someone who are asking the questions, don't talk about their own experiences. A mentor is actually sharing their own experiences and support their mentees so they can learn from what the mentor have gone through. So get a good mentor, I would say that is the most important, and continue with a coach. I believe in that will help a lot.
Okay, thank you for your advice. How do you handle failure or setbacks?
As I said a little bit about that before, failure is, it's stepping stones for actually progress. For when I am working with the website now, the portal, I haven't used Shopify. I started up 2 months ago, and now I'm building a portal which is quite unique. And I have been going through a lot of failures during the time, and checking how to do this. It's a lot of processes, and since it's both B2B and B2C, business to business and business to customers, and the solution is related to products, services as coaching, education. So it contains a lot of challenges to create this, because the systems are usually built for, you shall go this track and then you shall sell products, or you shall sell education, or you shall work as a coach, or you shall work with something else. And I don't like how we have separated. I think we are holistic beings, and the best is if we can do something which we can feel good that we are doing and learning and feel inspired, because I get easily tired if I am not challenged. And my wife noticed that. So she said, I think you should build a multi-vendor portal instead of just an e-commerce site, which is so normal to build today, create. So that was a lot of failures on the way. So I had to remove things, start over. And the funny thing is that I was first working and building a WordPress and WooCommerce e-commerce site. So I first learned how to build and use the WooCommerce, and then I realized, oh, this is so much work with the security systems, and it's not integrated in the way I wanted. I will spend a lot of time for fixing everything. So then I changed to Shopify instead. So, and that is nothing I regret because that's so efficient to work with.
Okay, nice. What's one habit that changed your life?
Sorry, what fun?
What's one habit that changed your life?
Oh, a habit which changed my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should say I have a habit which is if someone is saying no, it's not possible, or I am noticed something is challenging, I am ambitious, I don't give up, and I'm also creative. I am looking for solutions and other way of doing things, and so that's my habit, I should say, that I don't give up. That is that word is not existing for me. There are only other ways to do it.
Okay, nice. What's a book or quote that influenced you deeply?
Little bit hard to hear what you said. Intense, deeply something. Yeah.
Influenced deeply.
Oh, what has influenced me deeply? I should say it's yeah, two parts. If you go back some years when I started up my career, the influencer for me was I should say a little bit Tony Robbins. Anthony Robbins. I had a coach, Anthony Robbins coach. I was reading a lot about. I've forgotten all the names, Ken Blanchard, and yeah, a lot of books and reading. So there are a lot of people who have influenced me, but it's also people who actually, if you go today, then it's people like Rehan Alavala. I think he is doing the way you shall do, and I can see some things in what he is doing, what I am also applying or trying. So he's in some way role model. He's starting up, he planned and he start up, and it's many different areas he is working at in parallel, and that is actually very, very, I should say, unique. It's not so many people who have this broad-minded way of doing things, and even if he is meeting resistance and have challenged, he keep going. He's like, okay, then I do like this. People don't understand all the time what he is thinking, what he wants to happen, but he's building and creating things which are unique and start up. He is a real entrepreneur, as I see it. So big influencer. It was also because of him I met my wife. So that's good.
Okay, that's nice. How do you balance personal life with your work?
Oh, that's really good question. I have made my, I should say, personal life to work or work life to personal life. So it's no difference. I said some years ago to myself when it was hard time in Sweden, they were talking so much about you have to work even if you're 75, you have to keep going on and work at least until you're 75. And then I was thinking, it's like around 10, 15 years ago, okay, what is my passion? What do I love to do? What is the thing I can do no matter the age? Okay, I like coaching. I like to inspire, engage, and yeah, be involved with people and see how I can help them to be the best of themselves. So I was also listening to one of the bank families, Marcus Wallenberg. He is from the biggest Swedish bank, and he was the senior, Marcus Wallenberg senior. And when he was like 80, 85 something, they interviewed him and they said, "Oh, why are you still working? Why don't you stop and quit the work? You can be retired and enjoy the money you have." And he was saying, "No, this is my life. How can I quit from my life?" And that gave me an input to actually thinking in the same way and doing the same. And so it's so important, I think.
Okay, nice. Who has been your biggest inspiration?
Okay, then I go to now. It's my wife. She got me 1 year ago and a little bit more, and she said to me, "Christer, you have to learn about AI." She said, "Okay, why? Why shall I?" And then I started up and learned about AI and never regret it. I'm using it daily, using several of the AI tools and switching between them and see the possibilities all the time. So AI has actually helped me to do whatever I need to do. So that is something. I always checking the sources. That's why I'm using different AI tools, because there are different algorithms and it's created by people and they put in, so you never know what is the facts or if it's something which is created by AI. I used to challenge AI between themselves. So when I get an answer, then I post the same answer, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the others, and see if I'm getting the same or if they are coming up with something different. They're always coming up with something different, and they are always trying to come up with some own solutions, even if I have my own solution and already tested it. So it's really important to be very critical when you are using AI and what your purpose is, and also have the knowledge so you can evaluate the answers when you are actually using AI. I think that is so important. So the inspiration was my wife, and when she said to me, "I see your background, I know what you have been doing, and you can build this multi-vendor portal." She was like that, and then I was thinking, okay, I have a challenge, and that was a real challenge. So she inspired me to keep on working.
Okay, amazing. What life lesson you always share with others?
Uh, my what
What life lesson you always share with others?
life lesson I always share with others. That is
Yeah.
also something which is important to talk about, because that is depending on whom I am talking to. For example, if I have in the audience or people I'm interviewed by and they ask me this question, I'm also trying to see if it's related to teaching, the age level, and for example, if it's a youth, then I used to talk about what happened to me in the same age. Then I can say when I was a swim trainer, I was in and I couldn't swim, I was crawling and I got water. So that is one of the advices I can give. And then I start to laugh because it was fun. And then I said, "Can you show me better? I want to see if you can do better than your teacher is doing." That was before I really learned to swim. I had used to have a co-leader who was always showing how to do the real swimming, because she was an ex-swimmer, very good in swimming. I was not at that time. I have learned later to swim. So the other one is, for example, if I'm talking to students who are afraid of what will happen with their future, and then, okay, in which grade are they? What's their age? And then I can think about, yeah, when I was in that age, then I can share that I was really afraid of speaking in front of people. I did everything to not speak in front of people. And I regret it today. I should have taken a course or do something. That is my advice and my experience. Or I didn't swim at all. I jumped over the swim test when I was 11, 12. I couldn't swim. I hated water. I was afraid of water, actually. So then I can talk about that. Or if it's leaders I'm talking about things, then I can talk about abundance and scarcity and the difference, and say, how do you work with your colleagues, with your employees? Are they happy? Are you happy? What is your strength in the work when you're working with them? Then I can say that my experience is that it's not until I share some hardships I have gone through, like I was afraid of talking in front of other people, and then I took on a course for learning it. Or when I was working as a community coach in a rural area, and I noticed there were retired people in one group, there were the youth in the youth center, and how can I bring them together? So I have been there and arranged future days. I've been working with the rural areas day, which was special, and then talk to the different groups. So it's important to talk directly to people and find the leaders. I would say this is an advice. If you join a group, try to find who is the leader of the group and contact the leader immediately. Say that I am interested, it's a very good group you have created, and I am interested in what you're doing. And that is, I should say, one of the best advices I've got. I've been 2 times in USA for a social media conference around 12, 13 years ago, when I started to use it for more professional way. Met Gary Vaynerchuk and Kim Garst, and they were doing so good. So I really know how mompreneurs have it, because I was so surprised when I joined the group. It was like 80-90% women. So I was thinking, where are the men, all the men? But it was mompreneurs who started up the social media era, I should say. Now it's more diversified between men and women, but not at that time with social media. So on that conference, I understood it's so important to talk to the group so they will feel I'm talking with them.
Okay, nice. So my last question is, what advice you gave to our viewers?
I will give them the best advice which I have been helped, and that is, don't give up. Get to know yourself. Make sure that you know what your challenges are and your dreams, and make sure that you fill that gap, so you are not hold back by things which are actually creating fear for you, because that scarcity, I can't do it, or I'm afraid of this, no, taking the stage or speaking in front of people, or have to admit I have never done this, I am afraid how to do it. Take that step, take contact, say I need help. So ask for help. That is advice. Get to know yourself, ask for help, know where your challenges are so you can train on them, or skip them. Sometimes it's not important, or you are in a program and you don't feel this is right for you, then you can say, no, this is not what I want to spend the rest of my life or future with. I want to change career. I have changed careers so many times, and I've also been a career coach for a long time. I started up at IBM on my own. And do what you love to do. Don't think about the money first of all. Find a way to earn money when you know that you are working with something which gives you pleasure and it's your passion, your dream. And then find a way how to make money of it.
Okay, thank you so much, Christer, for joining us and sharing your incredible insights. Your journey is not only inspiring but also full of lessons that can help many of us grow in both personal and professional life. And a very special thank you to Ms. Mehtab for making this meaningful connection possible. To all viewers, keep learning, keep growing, and remember, one conversation can speak a lifetime of change. This is Bisma AI Wali from Rehan School signing off. Take care and stay inspired.
Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.